We're in the boatyard and we only have a few days left to go before we splash escapade and sail to new destinations. We've got most of our jobs done and we're eager to get out there, but before we splash, we have one of the most important jobs still left to do, and that's our anti-foul paint job. We've partnered up with AkzoNobel Yacht Coatings. AkzoNobel has a few brands you're probably familiar with if you own a boat, from International, Interlux, Seahawk, and All Grip. They have a full range of products from bow to stern and keel to mast. We'll be using their International Yacht Paint Micron 350 in the colour black, as we slowly but surely change Escapade's colour scheme to a more modern look. Goodbye blue and hello black. But first, we prep the boat. We began our prep process by sanding the hull to remove any old dried up barnacles as to create a nice even canvas for our new coats of paint.
All right, we are on to the hull today. We've obviously got to tape this area up. We're going to prep it for anti-fouling. We've got a few coats of primer we need to do in certain areas. We need to fix a few little holes from the slates. We also need to fix our rudder, just a little chip at the bottom there. And then I think we'll be on to anti-fouling.
So we're being very lazy this morning. We totally could walk because the chandlery is in the next boatyard.
Save us every time.
But we're gonna drive because we've got a bit of stuff to buy. We bought all the tools and products we needed to prep the boat and paint the anti-foul on.
We're all prepped up. Got some silicone for the keel. So we're just going to re-silicone the outside of the keel.
On the crease.
What else we got? Some epoxy filler. So that's for the holes at the front of the boat. Mixing sticks. Also silicone sticks for me. And then all the rest of our stuff. So all our PPE and everything's in here. The rollers. Safety gear, tape. You can get on the tape because you've got more patience than I do. Or do you? I don't know.
I don't have more patience than you do, but I might be better with niggly little things.
Yeah. But we'll get to it anyway. We've got to, so supposedly the keel, the lead on the keel oxidizes really quickly. So you've got to literally use a steel brush before you apply the primer.
So where do you do this?
You've only got like half an hour to work with. So obviously I'm going to run a steel brush through here again all the way through. And then after that we are on to the anti-foul. Getting it done.
I can't wait to paint it. It's going to be so satisfying. Putting like new black anti-foul on.
And it's going to look so good.
Yeah. I'll be staying inside. Kicking off. Good morning. It is nice and sunny today after we just had a bit of a crazy storm yesterday. A little bit of rain, not a crazy amount of rain, but really strong wind, like into the 40s. So yeah, we're pretty happy that we're in the boatyard and not on the water yet. But today is finally anti-foul day.
Check out my contraption I made. How good is it?
So we saw some other guys using these big long poles with their rollers on it. And we were like, we need that. And so Jason came up with a bright idea of using like our our broomsticks and some stainless steel that we have. And they, for some weird reason, they perfectly fit over the top, so we've just taped it around so it holds it. But yeah, they look pretty good. So that's going to make our life easier. I will show you what it looks like downstairs and what we're working with. All right, it's a little bit of a mess down here from all the rain and us washing dishes. But we are all sanded and prepped, ready to go. So we sanded all of this with the orbital sander just to get the rest of the barnacles off. So we have a nice smooth canvas to work with. We've put primer on areas that needed it. Jason has Sikaflexed the keel crease and primed. So that's all good to go. And we have filled the holes from the old bow thruster grates and primed the area as well. So we're just going to pressure wash the deck first up above, because it does cause you to have drip lines come down the antifoul if you've freshly done it. So we're going to, wash the deck up the top, and then we'll pressure wash down here, let it dry, and then we'll do our first coat of antifoul today. Let's get to it. Jason's just been taping the boat up. So she's ready to be painted with the first coat.
Alright, we're on to the antifoul, let's do it. Oh,
I feel like I'm about to perform surgery or something.
We are, to the boat.
Oh, my glasses are fogging up.
There we go. That's what it looks like, guys.
It needs a good mix. A very important step in the process is mixing the paint really well with a stirring stick, ensuring all settlement at the bottom is mixed in. Lid back on while not in use. And let's go. We were all finished with coat number 1 and waited 24 hours before applying coat number 2.
So we're doing antifoul day 2, second coat. We're going to do 3 coats this time. 2 coats last 12 months, 3 coats last 24 months. We're not planning on going out of the water in the near future anyway, so we want the longevity of the 3 coats. Yeah. So let's get to it.
Ow! International Yacht Paint Micron 350 is high-performance, self-polishing anti-fouling with effective protection against organisms such as algae, and is suitable on fresh and saltwater vessels. Good morning!
Yo, yo. We're about to get the tape off. Hopefully it's come out good. I'm going to let Janae do the honours. I might pull it off the first little bit and then Janae can do the rest because she's not that tall.
It's my favourite bit to do. Can't wait. See how sexy escapade looks. Oh, look at that. So satisfying. thought I'd let Jace do his side. Oh, would you look at that? Oh, she looks so good. Looks like we have a new boat, hun. Literally, with these stripes. These stripes and this nice, fresh, black antifoul. She's looking schmeck. Through our experience living aboard the past couple of years, we know a clean hull is a large part of your boat's performance. Just a little bit of growth on your hull means you lose quite a lot of boat speed. On a long passage, this can add on many hours to your trip. This is why you really want to choose a quality product and reputable brand like International Yacht Paint. Oh yeah. Good morning. It's launch day today. It's hailing. It's raining and there's tiny little bits of hail. Like, what's the chances? Anyway, hopefully it settles down, pours down, and is good for when they come and pick us up. Yeah, otherwise I guess we're just gonna have to go in it, so. It all looks a bit messy, but I've kept this inside a plastic bag so there's no dust getting on it. And all of this old antifoul is dry. So we have everything ready so that when they take this frame off the boat, we can do these patches under the keel and all of these bits. So give them a good coat. Hopefully we can maybe do 2 coats. We'll do one when they lift us up here, and then we'll bring it with us just in case they delay us near the water. So it's all happening. Oh, look at that old antifoul. Welcome back to Greece. You know that feeling you get when you've waited so long for something and the day has finally come? We're pretty damn keen to get back out on the water. It was great having time back in Australia, and to be honest, it was good to have a break off the boat, as it really made us appreciate boat life and living aboard our tiny floating home more than ever. That feeling you get when you raise the sails, turn the engine off, and sail away from the city. That unpleasant background noise disappears, and you're left with Mother Nature in all her glory.
Yay! Sailing, baby. How good. Such a good feeling, eh? It's so quiet and peaceful in here.
It is. Woo! That feeling of freeness. Nothing is holding you down, it's just you and the ocean, ready to explore new horizons.
How are you feeling on our first sail?
Oh, it feels amazing. It's like a little bit fresh out here. So it's not quite summer yet, obviously, but yeah, it feels so nice to be back out on the water, and I feel like this is like perfect weather for it as well. Like just light wind, a little bit of sunshine.